Welcome back to the end of week 19. Week 19. I know every week now I can pretty much say, I can't believe it's this week already. I genuinely can't, it's going so fast. Week 19 is now drawing to an end for me. It's actually Friday right now, it's Friday lunchtime. I'm out on my dog walk. I don't know why I keep telling you I'm out on my dog walk. You can see I'm out on my dog walk. There's my dog. But yeah, it's Friday lunchtime. And I'm just going to start giving you an update as to how this week has been, because week 19 has been a bit of a turning point for where I am, or where I've been the last couple of weeks. So yep, I'm still on 10 milligrams, as you know, and with the 10 milligrams I actually been having, I don't want to say I've been having a negative experience, because that's kind of like not really how I feel about it. It's just been a bit different because 10 milligrams has been so much stronger. But it appears that my body feels like it's getting used to it now, and I seem to be getting back to some sort of normality. I've even got a little bit of an appetite, a controllable appetite, but it's there. Before, if you remember last week and the week before, I'm pretty sure, when I'm eating, I was getting full really quickly. Then I was feeling sick. I just wasn't feeling good at all. And actually I said that even if the thought of putting something in my mouth made me feel ill. Now, this takes me back. I'm sorry to harp on about this, but I am going to mention it again. Middlesbrough Half Marathon. I want to go back to that one really quickly. I think a lot of people have maybe got confused by what I was talking about when it comes to finding that difficult to fuel for. Now, it's not that I found it difficult to fuel because it was a half marathon. I found it difficult to fuel full stop. I found that week I found it difficult to eat. I actually found it difficult to even consume water. And it wasn't, again, people were assuming that it was the gels making me feel that way, and that I should, try different gels or give it time, get used to using gels. That wasn't it. I've been using the same gels for the last couple of years. I am used to using them. I don't have any problem with them. I just couldn't eat them. And again, I want to reiterate this. It wasn't the gels that were making me feel that way. It was anything at all going in my mouth was not nice. So I could be sat at home, I could be eating anything you like, I would not want to eat it. So I just want to really be clear that it was not the gels making me feel that way. It was anything and everything. But this last few days, I found that I'm definitely getting a little bit of an appetite back. No food noise, but a little bit of an appetite back. And I'm able to finish full-size meal. I'm able to finish a meal and not feel sick afterwards, which is really, really good news, because it means my body is now getting used to this 10 milligrams. One thing I'm definitely learning from taking this medication is that it's definitely not a straight line. It's not at all. It's up and down, it's up and down, then it's down and up, and it's round and round. It's just basically it's a genuine journey, right? I mean, we all use that word journey for all sorts of things now, and we're all probably sick of hearing it, but it is genuinely that sort of feeling for me, because I can't say to you, if I was to go up to 12.5 milligrams, that I'm going to feel exactly the same did as if I went up to 10, and you can't say that, because every time you have a new dose, it makes you feel a little bit different. 10 milligrams probably for me so far has been the most difficult. I've not had a lot of side effects, but the side effects I have had have not been very nice. Going back to that feeling sick when I'm eating. You're quiet today, dog. Are you up to something? But yeah, it's very much been a different experience on each dose. The 10's been the hardest, but I think my body now, 3 weeks into it, is getting used to it. I'm about to take my 4th dose from the 10 milligrams. I'm supposed to take that today, but as you might recall, last week I mentioned that I am going to try and delay it. The plan was to delay it until Monday, and actually I can't really do that. I mean, I can do that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to delay it until either Saturday night or Sunday morning, because on Sunday I am going down to Birmingham at late Sunday morning. So I'd rather take that before I leave. I'm in Birmingham for a couple of days with work before returning home. Yeah, and I would just rather get that in my system before I leave and not have to carry it with me and take it when I'm there on Monday. And that takes me to my training program for Manchester Marathon. So on Sunday, I'm supposed to be running 23 kilometers. I say supposed to be because I am going to run the 23 kilometers, but I'm not going to be able to do them on Sunday. I actually need to do them tomorrow, Saturday instead. And that is because I'm going away on Sunday. I need to make best use of my time. And Saturday, although I do park run virtually every Saturday, Saturday is meant to be a rest day. So I'm going to take that rest day and flip them around, and I'm going to do the 23 kilometers. Now my plan was originally to go to Windy Nook in Gateshead with Jack because Jack invited me over and we thought, yeah, I'll come down and do that. The idea being we were going to run and do park run, and then we're going to go for another run along the Tyne into Newcastle. But I think logistically that's going to be a bit of a nightmare for me, and I don't have that much time on Saturday, so I think I'm going to change that plan, and I'm actually thinking of doing something stupid, which isn't stupid, but I'm thinking of, whoa, it's so windy here. But I'm thinking of going down to my regular park run, which is Blythe Links Park Run, and actually doing the 23 Ks around that loop. Now it's only a 2K loop, so that's a lot of loops. Why would you do that, you might ask? Like, 'cause it's boring, right? Just doing the same loop. It is. It can be. But I also find that it starts to build a bit of mental resilience because I'm heading towards Endure 24. And Endure 24 is all about mental resilience, and you are going around the same loop the whole time you're there. So I figure, why not go down to parkrun and just keep doing that loop for 23 Ks. And if I can time it right, I could probably finish by doing parkrun and then jump in my car and go home and be done and dusted by 9:30 or so. But that gives me a really good opportunity, and this is part of the reason why I want to do a loop like this. It means I can put some fuel in my car. I don't mean diesel, I mean fuel for me, that I can put in my car. So if I choose to, every 2K, because it is a 2K loop, every 2K I can grab something out of my car, be it water or some other fluid, or be it some food, gels, whatever else I need. It means every 2K I can grab them out of my car. And that also means I won't have to carry anything with me at all on the run. So I can go in my shorts and t-shirt, not have to carry my running vest or anything like that. And pretty much it will just be me and a camera probably. And that's going to give me a good opportunity to see how I feel and get in that distance and just play around with the fueling during a run. So it might sound a bit daft going around a 2K loop, and I could make it longer if I want to, but I'm not going to. And just see how it goes. So in terms of my side effects, we've kind of touched on that already, that everything seems to be dissipating a little bit. The sickness and all of that seems to be going away. Although I was never actually sick, I just felt like I was going to be. That's all disappeared. Have I got any other side effects? The dry mouth thing has still been lingering around. This morning was particularly dry when I woke up in bed. It was, I would say, more uncomfortable than painful. I mean, painful I've had in the past where it was really sore, but this is just more uncomfortable. Kind of like just unpleasant, like please give me a drink. But other than that, I don't really think there's anything to write home about. I don't think I've had any other side effects currently. Right then, that takes us all the way through to the results. What results have I seen this week? Another good week, a solid week. And one thing I haven't done for a while actually, I know before I've mentioned that I have measured my stomach every now and then. I've not done that for quite some time. I've been mostly using clothes as a comfortometer. So are they more comfortable now? Do they even fit me anymore? Or when I'm buying new jeans, as I had to do the other week, actually coming down in size, which was nice. I haven't done that for a while, but to future Freddy, whilst you're editing this, maybe stick it on the screen if you want to and see what we've lost. But in terms of weight loss, we've hit another barrier. We've hit one. I say hit a barrier. We haven't hit it. We kind of have, I guess. We haven't burst through it, but we're sat on it. I lost 1.6 pounds this week, which means I have now officially lost 3 stone. 3 bloody stone. How about them apples? So 3 stone is lost. That's great news. That is really, really great news. That means from my original target, we're only a stone away. But as I've already mentioned before, that target is now a fluid target. There isn't really one for me to hit anymore. I'm just going to see what happens. And I guess this isn't something where I say, oh, I've suddenly stopped now, because once I get to where I want to be, it's not a case of stopping, but it's a case of maintaining. And I predict that maintaining my weight is probably going to be just as hard a battle, if not harder battle, than losing it in the first place. So really happy, really good week. This weekend I will continue with the 10 milligram injection and report back to you next week with another update. I'm sure there'll be videos between now and then of me running, which also regularly I do talk about Manjaro at the same time as running. So if you don't enjoy the running, it still might be worth watching those videos, because like I say, I do spill a bit about Manjaro as well. So as ever, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having fun. Stick with it and keep it positive.